Team captain serving. Arcilas received that one. And a miscommunication between Pangilinan and Cerqueza. A 10-point lead here for Team Bugallon. Pagarigan. Cerqueza. Andun si Quejado. Islera to C. That will be out. Rian now serving. Si Miss receives that one.
Masyadong dikit sa net. On the service zone, Rian. Eslera will set it to C. Then si Legaspi. Rian will set it to Turqueza. And then si Quejado. Eslera to C. Free ball for Team Bugallon. Eslera isa-set para kay Vicente. Smart play. Walang tao dun sa zone 4.
Serving jersey number 13 is Lera. Rian back sets to Turqueza. And that is point for Team Sual. Our official score is 14, serving 22. Pangilinan now serving. Islera bump sets to Perez. Ginawa ng paraan. Rian itinaas para kay Legaspi. Islera back sets to Perez. Turqueza. Quijado. Islera will give a free ball. Rian to Turqueza. That is off the block. Point for Team Sual.
Pangilinan. Eslera. Vicente sa 4. Block. Good coverage on the side of Team Bugallon. Turqueza. Walang kumuha. (14) serving 23. Receive by Pangilinan. Islera itataas para kay Perez. But that is too wide for jersey number 12, and Team Bugallon will call for a time. Still serving, jersey number 6, Pangilinan. Good reception. Set sa 4 and good side out, the side of Team Bugallon. And set point. No. 23 serving 17. And a crossing violation committed by Rian.
Vicente. Riza is there. Sets it to Legaspi in the open. Islera. Sets it to C. Rian to Turquesa in the middle. Gets that point for Team Sual.
The go-to player here for Team Sual. And she gets the serve. Turquesa. Eslera is set para kay Perez. Legazpi sa gitna and a donut hole for Team Bugallon. And yung 10-point lead baba sa 5-point lead. Eslera is set para kay Sorio and she ends the first set 25-19.
And we are back here for the set number 2 of the game of versus Team check that, Bugallon and Sual. This is an early 3-point lead for Team Sual. And with that,
Nabati. 1 serving 3. Eslera. Received by Crisaline. Rian is a set para sa gitna. Free ball. Eslera to Vicente. And she gets the point. Good reception Rian to Dulay. That is too strong, rather.
We are now tied at 3. Eslera serving. Rian sets it to Dulay. And guess what? She is blocked by jersey number 1.
And just like that, lamang na po ng isa ang Team Bugallon. Eslera. Good ball. Free ball for Team Bugallon. Eslera is set para kay Season. Andun si Turquesa. Rian to Dulay.
Sige, ginawa ng paraan. Rian itinaas para kay Dulay. That is called out. Point for Team Bugallon. Eslera. Misreceive. Free ball iahatid para sa Team Bugallon. Eslera sets it to Season.
And net violation committed by player number 2. Serving. Rian. Tinaas. Chance ball for Team Sual. Rian isiset para kay Turquesa sa 4. Andun si Quejado. Vicente to Season. And she gets her first point.
Substitution here. Dulay out. Imana in. Vicente. Rian. Turquesa. Season. Vicente will give a free ball. Rian. Sa gitna. Pushes that one. Eslera backsets to Season. Ginawa ng paraan. Rian. To Turquesa. And that is called check. Point for Team Sual.
Legaspi. Eslera underhands it to Sorio. Attack error.
Legaspi. Eslera to Season. That is wide.
Substitution for Team Bugallon. Season out, Perez in. Legaspi. Good serve. Eslera chases that one to Sorio. Andun sa Legaspi. Dumondon to Imana. Quijado was there. Sorio. Legaspi chases. Free ball for Team Bugallon.
Eslera oversets that 1 point for Team Sual. And Sual now has a 2-point lead. 8 serving 6. Legaspi. Eslera bump sets to Sorio. That is blocked.
No coverage on the side of Team Bugallon. Still serving. Legaspi. Free ball for Team Sual, but that is a double lifting violation, sorry. And timeout for Team Bugallon. If you've just tuned in, nasa game 1 pa lang po tayo ng ating women's division for this Sunday morning. Let's see kung anong response ng Team Bugallon after that timeout. Pangilinan will set it to Imana. Eslera is set sa open. Andon si Crisaline. Rian back set to Turquesa, but that went straight to the net.
Unforced error there for Team Sual. Now on the service zone is jersey number 19, C. Rian. Tinas para kay Turquesa. Andun si Quijado. But couldn't.
Serving player number 9, Imana. Perez pushes that one. And a point. 8 serving 11. Rian to Turquesa. Catches the line. Walang tao doon sa likod. Point for Team Sual.
Turquesa serving. That will go straight to the net.
Nine serving 12.
Sorio serving. Pagarigan. Rian sets it to Criza.
That is too low for Crisaline. Sorio. Received by Turquesa. Rian sa gitna. Pushes that one. Good ball to Pagarigan. Great effort there, but that is a point for Team Bugallon.
Sorio. Rian to Criza. Ginawa ng paraan. Self-cover. Pagarigan. Eslera sets it to Pagarigan, pushes that one. And we are now tied at 12 apiece. Sorio. Imana receives that one. Pangilinan will give a free ball. Eslera to Vicente in the middle, and that is inside.
Service error committed by player number 6. Arcelias will do the serving duties for Pangilinan.
Arcelias. Islera. Bomb sets to Pagarigan.
Eslera will set it to Vicente sa open. Andun si Arcelias. Free ball for Team Bugallon. Eslera to Pagarigan, but that is not over.
Arcelias. Eslera to Vicente. Rian to Criza. Quijado is there but couldn't get up that.
And Team Bugallon will use their final timeout this set. Sual up by 4. You're still watching the Governor's Cup Intertown Volleyball Tournament 2026 Western Conference. It is between Team Bugallon and Team Sual. Nasa second set na po tayo. Sual up by 4. Joust. Good ball. Legaspi. Point for Team Sual.
Okay, so this time we would like to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Mayor of Manila, Honorable Mayor Tristan Ballesteros Sordiano. Thank you for your beautiful morning.
And net infraction committed by Vicente. Still a 4-point lead here. No, 5 rather, for Team Sual.
Criza serving. Islera to Vicente. Pushes that one. Imana and Vicente meet in the middle. Vicente wins. Point for Team Bugallon.
On the service zone, Eslera, Domondon. And another point for Vicente. And Sual will call for time. Baba sa 3 ang Kalamangan. Serving. Eslera. Imana, papaluin. Andun si Pagarigan. Free ball for Team Sual. Dumondon to Legaspi. Eslera para kay Perez. Turqueza. Free ball.
Eslera sets it to Vicente. Ginawa ng paraan. And Legaspi couldn't handle that one. Point for Team Bugallon. The lead is now down to 2. 17 serving. 9. Eslera serving. Arcilas is there. Rian to Legaspi. Vicente. Good ball. Rian to Legaspi in the middle. Point for Team Sual. Rian. Eslera sets it to Vicente. Substitution now for Team Sual. Dulay in. Imana out. Serving jersey number 1, Vicente. Turqueza receives that one. Turqueza. That gets through the block. Still a 3-point lead here for Team Sual.
And babalik na po dito sa laro si Pangilinan. Serving. Legaspi. Eslera will set it to Perez. And she gets the point. (19) serving 21. But that went straight to the net. So balik sa tatlo ang kalamangan ng Team Sual.
Dulay. That is a service ace for Team Sual. Dulay.
Turqueza on a 1-2. Andun si Quejado. C isiset sa open, but Pagarigan gives a free ball. Rian will set it to Turqueza, but masyadong dikit sa net. Point for Team Bugallon.
Serving jersey number 12, Perez. Pangilinan. Rian will give a free ball. Eslera to Pagarigan.
21 serving 23. Sual. And that is a point for Team Sual.
Turquesa. Slera 1-2 play. And she gets the point.
Set point saved here. On the service zone, jersey number 6, Sorio. Received by Legaspi. Underhand set sa gitna. Andun si Perez to Vicente. And she gets the point. Isa na lang po ang kalamangan ng team Sual.
Sorio serving. Sharp serve. Rian bump sets to Pangilinan. Perez is there. Slera to Vicente. Kriza. Perez is there. Pagarigan off speed. Rian and Pangilinan.
Eslera to Vicente is blocked, and we are going to a third and deciding set for our game 1 for women's division.
You are still watching us live here at the Narciso Ramos Sports and Civic Center. This is the game between Team Bugallon and Team Sual. And this is the start of third set of the first game. Pagarigan for the first serve.
If you've just tuned in, nasa game 1 pa lang po tayo ng ating women's division. Nanalo po ang Bugallon first set. Second set po ay Team Sual, and ngayon po nasa deciding set na tayo. Rian will set it to Dulay until Sekehado. Pagarigan set para kay C, but straight to the net. Point for Team Sual.
Rian serving. Islera, bomb sets to Vicente. Good ball. Islera to Vicente, drops that one.
Smart play by Vicente. And a service ace coming from the setter, Islera. Islera. Rian will set it to Turquesa. Islera to Vicente.
Legaspi. Free ball para sa Team Sual. Rian sets it to Dulay. Quijado is there. Pagarigan chases that one. Vicente. And point for Team Bugallon. Score is 3-all. That is out. Dulay. Islera, bomb sets to Sorio. Ginawa ng paraan.
Miscommunication on the side of Team Sual. Deadlock at 4. Islera sa 4. Rian sa Turquesa. Islera is set sa open. They're asking for a check, and yes, there's a check ball.
C. Rian.
And that is a double contact violation committed by Rian. C. Received by Legaspi. Rian isa-set sa gitna.
Pagarigan ginawa ng paraan. Rian sets it to Kriza. Pagarigan is there. Quijado chases it. Free ball para sa Team Sual. Rian goes to Turquesa. And that is check. Point for Team Sual. Turquesa serving.
And a service ace for jersey number 1.
Turquesa.
Wasted opportunity for Pangilinan. Perez. Received by Turquesa. Itataas si Dulay. Free ball from Legaspi. Choust. Good ball. Dumondon to Pangilinan. And there's a check point for Team Sual. Deadlock at 7.
Substitution here for Team Bugallon. Islero out. Perez in. Season, rather. Arcelius. Perez, Season, ginawa ng paraan. Rian, Chuli Gaspi. Point for Team Sual.
Free ball for Team Sual. Dumondon. And net violation committed by jersey number 6.
Two-point lead here for Team Sual. Arcelia serving. Perez. Bomb sets to Sorio. Gives a free ball. Rian. To Legaspi. Over the blockers.
And timeout for Team Bugallon. This is a 3-point lead for Team Sual. Huwag po kayong alis dahil ang susunod na laro po natin ay Team Binmalay versus Team Aguilar. You're still watching the Governor's Cup Intertown Volleyball Tournament 2026 Western Conference. It is between Team Sual and Team Bugallon. Tayo po ay nasa third set na ng ating Game 1. Arcelius.
Rian sets it to Legaspi. Pagarigan. To Sorio, pushes that one. Legaspi sends it over. Sorio plays setter. Season, itatawid ang bola. Rian to Legaspi. That is a net touch violation for Team Sual. Eslera now is back on the court. Legaspi sends that over. Pagarigan bomb sets. Vicente will give a free ball. Rian to Kriza. And that is outside. Bugallon is now 1 point away, chasing the lead of Team Sual. Legaspi will send it over. Islera to Vicente. That is off the block. We are now tied at 10.
Sorio. Over receives that one, but that will go out. So another point for Team Bugallon. We're hearing the cheers of the second stringers of Team Bugallon. Sorio. Another over receive. Eslera is set para kay Vicente, and a cup fire on the side of Team Sual. And Team Sual will call for time. Official score 12-10. Favor of Team Bugallon. Rian to Legaspi, and it catches the line. Good time out there for Team Sual. Service error committed by Chrysalin. Serving, Pagarigan. Received by Arcelias. Rian sa open. Eslera to Vicente. Good ball. But that is inside. Dikit lang po ang laro ng Team Sual and Team Bugallon ngayong third set. Dumondon. Back-to-back service error here for Team Sual. Eslera. Rian to Turquesa, and she is rejected by Vicente. Arcelias, Dumondon to Dulay. And that is too wide for jersey number 3. Legaspi will send it over. Eslera para kay Perez. And a lucky point for jersey number 12. Another point for Team Bugallon, and the lead of Team Bugallon is ballooned to 5. Substitution for Team Sual. Babalik na po dito si Pangilinan. Eslera. Vicente gagawa ng paraan. Vicente. She's really active sa net. But that is a point for Team Sual. Legaspi. Eslera is set sa open. And that is off the block for Perez. Vicente. Dumondon. Masyadong dikit sa net. So that is another point for Team Bugallon. And gagamitin na po ng Team Sual ang kanilang final timeout for this match. You're still watching the Governor's Cup Intertown Volleyball Tournament 2026 Western Conference. It is the Game 1 ng ating Women's Division for this Sunday morning. It is Team Bugallon and Team Sual. Ang susunod po na laro ay Team Benmalay versus Team Aguilar. Next po ay Team Bolinao versus Team Labrador. Next is Team Infanta versus Team Lingayen, and Team Mabini versus Team Anda. Serving, Dulay. Eslera. Turquesa will play setter. Chrysalin is dog. To C. Andun si Legazpi. Domondon will set it to Chrysalin. C. Andun ulit si Legazpi. Chrysalin will set it to Turquesa, and she finds zone 5. Dulay. Perez, high ball. Rian sa 4. Eslera. Error for Team Bugallon, and Team Bugallon naman ang tatawag ng timeout. Lead down to 2. Dyan. Sa open. C chases that one. Pagarigan, free ball. Misreceives that one. Pangilinan. Eslera to Sorio, and point for jersey number 6. Rian, free ball. Eslera sa open, off speed. Pagarigan, andun si Chrysalin. Turquesa, Quijado was there. Eslera backset para kay Perez. Andun si Legazpi. Rian, isiset ulit sa 4. Pushes that one. Good save. Eslera. Sorio will give a free ball. Long rally. Pagarigan. Rian to Chrysalin, and she gets the point. She ends that long rally. I think that's the first long rally of the match. Serving 20. Eslera will set it to Pagarigan, but that went straight to the net. 1 point lead.
Good intention there by Pangilinan, but that won't go through.
Medyo nabitin siya doon. Perez. Turquesa. Miscommunication for Legazpi and Rian. This is a 3-point lead. Perez Good serve. Rian isa-set sa gitna. It's a lifting violation for Team Sual. They're committing a lot of errors here sa ating tail end ng ating match.
And now, that is a service error for Team Bugallon. Three-point lead here for Team Bugallon. Score is 23-20. Pangilinan. Slera to Pagarigan. Andun si Torqueza. Dumundon. Sets it to Kriza. Slera bomb sets to Pagarigan with authority. And that leads Bugallon to a match point with a comfortable lead of 4. Serving jersey number 6, Sorio. Free ball para sa Team Bugallon. Slera sets it to Vicente. That is an unforced error. Point for Team Sual.
Match point save. Crisalin. Eslera is set para kay Vicente. Andun si Turqueza, Rian. Dulay gives a free ball. Eslera to Vicente. Andun si Turqueza, Rian. Sa open, Quejado. Free ball for Team Sual. Domondon to Dulay. Soft touch. Eslera to Vicente. And a soft touch. And she ends this first game ng ating women's division in 2-1. Congratulations to Team Bugallon for winning this game.
And a great game.
That wraps up our first game here in the women's division in the Western Conference of the Governors Cup Intertown Volleyball Tournament 2026. Mula sa Municipality of Bugallon, nakita natin na kahit may mga unforced errors sila, kita natin ang kanilang effort sa kanilang powerful attacks and also sa kanilang good blocking. So sa Municipality of Sual naman, hindi man naging maganda ang kanilang start, but during the second and third set, kita natin na talagang bumawi sila when it comes to their defense and also sa kanilang atake. Kaya naman, in the end, it was Team Bugallon who won this first game. Kaya naman, congratulations for our winning team and still congratulations for Municipality of Sual. Right now, I am with the best player of the game from the winning team. Player number 1, Angeline Vicente, having 11 attacks, 1 ace, 1 block, for a total of 13 points. So congratulations for winning this game and for being the best player of the game. Since kanina sa game ninyo with Team Sual, nakakuha sila ng isang set, which is yung second set. So paano nyo binalik yung energy nyo sa first set para makuha yung panalo for this game?
Binalik namin yung energy namin, inisip namin yung pagkatalo namin last game para makabawi kami and makuha ulit namin yung panalo namin.
Nakita nga namin na yung effort ninyo, lalo na ikaw when it comes to your blockings and sa mga powerful attacks mo. So sino naman yung mga gusto mong pasalamatan or i-shoutout?
Pinapasalamatan po namin yung mayor namin sa Bugallon, Mayor D, sa mga coaching staff namin, mga sumusuporta sa Team Bugallon po, mga family ko sa bahay.
Thank you so much and again, congratulations for winning this game. Volleyball fans, this is where it ends our first game here in the women's division in the Western Conference. But stay here in our live stream because our game 2 in the women's division is about to start. Again, this is Samantha De Guzman, your courtside reporter. Pangasinan, ang galing.